Okay, guys, so Scruffy has dropped himself in it again because he's opened his gob to the guys in the squad and said, tell you what, you pick the product, you pick the time of trade, and you pick the direction. So they picked euro dollar, why it's screaming to the moon, and told me to sell it. Thanks a lot, guys. Fucking brilliant. Now, I've done an analysis on this. And I have broke it down the way I would do it anyway for the guys in the tracker, etc. Now, they get to see this and they understand what it is that I'm looking at. Now, just because a market is screaming to the moon doesn't mean to say you can't come back on itself. So we're going to use what I always use, which is a fib. So we can see it's burst up. It's looking down. Now, because I'm going against the grain, what I'm going to have to do is look for some form of working. So we've got an overextended candle here, and it looks like if it comes back to 23, it's going to be there. So this is going to be a scalp trade. Now, I haven't got a lot of money in this, like 600 quid. So what I'm going to do is I'll go in, but I'm going to drop my position size down to 0.5. Okay, so that's like 50p, and I'll take it up to 250 a position. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, target wise, well, it's not going to be a lot. It's only going to be about 3 quid. Okay, like a 6-pip move, because that's all the scalp is on these things. Okay. So take it down into 15 minutes and let's have a little look, see what we've got. Well, where would that get me? So if I came in underneath this candle, 50 yard, yeah. So in and around this area, I can catch the push down. So what we're going to do is I'm going to sit that underneath there. And this might seem odd, but it's not as odd as it looks. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm kind of working on the fact that that isn't going to get breached because it's incredibly high with an RSI. Now, if I put a Bollinger Band into this as well, just so you can see that. So find the Bollinger Band. Where's my Bollinger Band gone? Oh, no. Hold on a second, boys and girls. I need to find my Bollinger Band. Oh, right. What is it you do? Is it? It's Alt space M, and then there it is. Found the bugger. Oh, I was having a panic attack there. Right. Click that on. So we're going to adjust this into normal settings. So it'll be a 20. And a deviation of 2. We'll just put that there. What we can see now is it's massively pushing up. So the higher I can get this into there, the easier that 3 quid is going to become. All right. Now, as we go out, we've got a huge move just here. It's an overextended candle. All right. That one. All right. But it's topping. All right. Now, also on this hourly time frame, it's topping out as well. So that is probably as high as it's going to go. So therefore, I can then look to come back on itself. So even if I'm going 50% of this candle, this one here, okay, just drop that there. Everything tells me to come back to this level here. Okay. So I'll drop it into 5 minutes and let's have a little look at this little bad boy. So it's up, it's up. So that one's closed. So we're going for that one. And we're going to see. So what I'm doing is I'm watching the closes of the candles. And I'm very aware of this. Okay. We can see the failure, came back in, bounced, shot back up. It's having a go. Now, we're going to go into 1 o'clock in a moment. So I'm like 2 minutes early, but hey ho, it's tough. I'm going to take it, boys. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the 2 minutes early, and girls, obviously, because we're in a modern world, you know. Not that I'm modern. Oh, I still drink Nescafe, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. Oh, I love a Nescafe, you know, boys and girls. Well, let's look at this logically. Yes, the general direction is pushing high, and it's pushing high aggressively, okay? But it's also stretched to hell there, all right? So, what is this telling me? Well, it tells me that it's probably running out of steam and it's a chance for a reset before it goes higher. Now, the Bolly's collapsing in, so I can see that. Change this over. Yeah, it's bent over, stretched to bollocks. So that move, the indicators can't keep up with it. So I have to. And how do I do that? Trail candles, and then I target it effectively. Okay, so that one's closed. So I'm just going to put that on the body there. Realistically, I should have moved it down to there, but I want to get as high up with this as I can, and then grab the 6 pips coming back. Now, why 6 pips? Because I've worked it out. That is there to B trade, 6 pips, and it's sitting on a B. All right. Now, what that tells me, it's just a grade that I use for the markets about what elements are in place to help it. So, yeah. And then once that triggers in, I will madness this and put additional orders into it. But the question is where? Well, I'll run it up to about here, because there you've got a double stall point. If it runs up, it'll probably exhaust there, come back, and give me an opportunity to get out. All right. So in the meantime, let's just keep half an eye on this. So I'm going to shift that under there for now. Right, it's pushing through. It hasn't triggered me into anything, so it's not a big problem. All I've got to do is kind of wait for it to come back on itself. So let's play it out and see what happens. Okay, guys, that's that job done. It was 6 pips, so it's 50p, 6 as, okay. It was the right call because it was the right target. Now, I could try and pull it down to there, but the fact I followed those candles up made the job very easy. Now, just pull this across, and, well, it cashed out at 295. I can kind of live with that. All right, it's not too bad. And been working on a little bit today, and it's doing all right. All right, and that's it. So it was the right trade for the right time, and now I could put it to bed and look at it again in an hour's time. So what's the moral of the story here? The moral of the story is don't be greedy. Plan the trade out correctly and take what the market is willing to give you. That's it. If you try and push the boat out too much, it'll always take it off you. And then have a plan to get out if things are going wrong. But take the money when it's first offered. And that's what I did. I initially set it to see if it would push to 5 on a quick slam. It didn't. It was struggling. So I took the original target of 6 pips. Simple as that. See some coffee again. Need coffee. Oh, doing well today. That's 2 coffees she's made me. It's good, eh? Okay, boys and girls. So there you go, boys. Star Wars figures you owe me. Catch you soon. Okay, guys, a quick interlude because I'm asked on pretty much every video a couple of questions. Who do I use and what platform do I use to build small accounts? Well, it's very simple. I come to BlackBull because you can trade with any amount of money that you choose. You've got over 26,000 products. So if you're Forex, indices, shares, commodities, you're going to find it. And they've got excellent world leading leverage, which you can use to open up an asset and get your positions in, and also the spreads are fantastic. These are the companies that I used to build up. From here, I take it over into the fivers. I have never had a problem getting paid off these, as you can see. And one of the beauties of the fivers at the moment is they're introducing new programs and platforms all the time. They've now recently come back over into the US, so you guys can now take advantage of the prop. And you've got C Trader, and you've got the 3 programs here to choose from, which are very cost effective. Now, to give you an example, there's an account there, 157. You might be thinking, wow, what's that got to do with anything? Well, it is BlackBull, but let's see where it came from. Well, if I take this right to the very top, you'll see it started with £15, and then there's all of the trades running through. Don't get it right all the time, but running through £142 worth of profit, giving me 157. Well, if that's the case, I can now go and buy a prop fund and then feed those funds back into the live to push it forward. Now, if you're interested in any of these, come along and visit my website. You will see everything that I do, and there's extra discounts and exclusive links for both the companies. And both companies use the following platforms, which is TradingView, CTrader, and MetaTrader. My personal choice is MetaTrader, but it's all there for you, so you're on the same page, whichever.
I'd buy that for $1.
Good luck. Catch you soon. Let's get back to the video.